Hello viewers, this tutorial is on equation involving indices. And now for us to solve any problem or for us to solve any questions with regards to indices, which equation which involve indices, we should be able to recall the laws of indices. Now the laws of indices helps us to solve any problem of indices, either when it's additional or so. I've been given some simple summary for the laws of indices, which is here. Now the first one, you could see a raised to the power m times a to the power n equals to a to the power m plus n. So the first one, we are talking about the multiplication law. You can see that we have a multiplication sign here, that's times. Then we have a to the power m divided by a to the power n. So we are talking about the division or the fraction sign. You know, this one can also be written as a to the power m all over a to the power n. Good. So this is what we mean. So either the fraction law or the multiplication law. Then we have a to the power m all to the power n. Then we have a to the power 0, which is equals 1. Okay, let me talk about this one. So any number raised to the power 0 is equals to 1. It doesn't matter how the number big is. So if we have 200, let's say 2000 all to the power 0, then it should be equals to 1. It should be equal to, so that is any number to the power 0 equals 1. Then let me come back to this one. This one, the multiplication means when the numbers are of the same base, then we take 1, then add the exponent. So we could see that a to the power m times a to the power n equals to a to the power m plus n. Now, so meaning that if we have 2 to the power, let's say 3 times 2 to the power, let's say 4, then it means that we are going to take one base, then add the exponent. So it will be 2 to the power 3 plus 4, since they are of the same base. So which will give us 2 to the power 7, of which we point this one on our calculator, will give us a certain whole number. Then we also have, let's say in case we are having 2 to the power 3 times 2, let's say 4 to the power 2, 4 to the power 2. You know, the 4 is not equals to 2. In other words, they are not of the same base. So meaning that we have to write the 4 in an index form. So we're going to have 2 to the power 3 times 2 to the power 2 all to the power okay, all to the power 2. So this is where we apply this theory, this law. That's any number to raise any number to, let's say a to the power m all to the power n, meaning that we are going to multiply the m by n. So for this one, by comparison, we are going to get something like 2 to the power 3 times 2 raised to the power 4. That is 2 times 2. Then we take one base, since they are of the same base, take 1, then 2 to the power 3 plus 4, which will also give us 2 to the power 7. 2 to the power 7. So this is what we mean. So it cut across, same to the division. When they are of the same base, we apply such thing. Then we also have let me clean this one so that we will be able to continue that one. Okay, so having a to the power x which equals to a to the power y, then we say s equals to y, meaning that when we have a base, two bases, when they are equating, then they are the same kind. That, let's say 2 raised to the power x should be equals to 2 raised to the power let's say 2 raised to the power y, meaning that s should be equals to y, since they are of the same base. Good. So the last one talk about when the exponents are also the same, we equate the base. When the exponents are the same, then we equate the base. So let's take our question then solve. So we have 2 to the power s times 32 equals to 4. So now we could see that we have the multiplication sign here, so which is multiplication law, then we have the equal sign. So but 32 and 2 are not the same, so we have to break. So 32 can also be written as 2 raised to the power 5. 2 raised to the power 5. 2 raised to the power 5 means 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 will give us 32. So we are going to have 2 to the power x times 2 to the power 5 equals to 2 to the power 2, because 2 to the power 2 gives us 4. Then we have, since they are of the same base, then they are multiplying. Then we are going to take one, then add the exponent. So guess how the problem will be now. So we are going to have something like 2 to the power s plus 5 equals to 2 to the power 2. Very good. 2 to the power 2. So in this is very simple. Just apply the laws. Then we are done. So we are having this one, 2 to the power x plus 5 equals to 2 to the power 2. Then, since you are of the same base, we are going to do what? Equate the exponent. So we have s plus 5 equals to 2. Then we solve this one. That's the algebra. We add the additive inverse of 5 to both sides. Then we find the value of x. So we have s equals 2 minus 5. Then s equals to minus 3. So this is how we solve any indices question with respect to when they are having equal, when it involves equations. Very good. So work more questions under that. We meet on next tutorial. Thanks.